What's going on, family? It's your boy Feniks checking in with you this morning. I was asked um, the other day, how did I survive over a decade incarcerated, able to get out and get stable back in society, get a job, build businesses, have a career in my music, and be able to travel and build the things that we have done up to this point. Honestly, man, um, I think the thing that helped me out through my life up to this point, and I'm I'm still learning how to craft it. Like the more I think about it, the more I work on how to get better at it. You know what I mean, and how to overcome different obstacles that I face. You know what I mean. And I would say one thing was having goals and writing my goals out. Like I create this goal, then I write this goal out where I can actually read it and look at it and I think about it. And then, you know, um, I would get photos or images of my goal, of what I want to accomplish. I would like to see it. I want to see someone else doing it. I want to hear other stories of people who's doing it and how they did it. That was part of my success up to this point, and I'm still using this. And I also like to, study about the goal. Like if it's something that I want to accomplish, I want to study on how others did it, and study, is there a, normally there are a pattern to success, but everybody get there different ways. But there is a pattern that successful people have in order to get to their goals. And one of mine was, like I say, writing it down, getting images, and then studying it. And then on top of that, I took another step and really started figuring it out how I was going to finance the goal. Like, okay, I need money to do this. How am I going to get this money? Then I come up with, okay, once I figure that out, how long will it take me to do this, or how long will it take me to overcome this goal? Because sometimes it's not a money goal that you have. Sometimes it can be a personal goal, like wanting to do better, wanting to change a part of your character that that's flawed, or you want to work out, or you want to change, an image. It's different things, or you want to build something that you always wanted. You know what I'm saying? So there's different goals that everybody have. As for mine, as of now, my goals are to get financially stable, be independent, get rich, where I can be able to enjoy life. You know what I mean? And it's not like most people, oh, you just want to get super rich and famous. Nah, I want to be rich where I don't have to worry about no problems. So if one of us gets sick or something happened and I got to visit someone, or I need to go across the country, or I need to buy something that just broke, I don't want to have to worry about how I'm going to take care of it. To me, that's being rich. So yes, that's one of my goals, to be rich, and just be able to travel and enjoy life. Like me and my wife want to see different things. We get a kick out of just seeing just nature. You know what I mean, and meeting different people and laughing and talking. I mean, we cool. I mean, I really feel like we're in this day and age where it's time to enjoy the life that you got, because at any moment it can be took from you. So when you're making your goals, man, make them tangible, make them where you can actually reach them. You know what I mean? Like I got a few goals now on a newer RV, a newer dually, couple goals on fixing up my existing dually that I have and keeping it as my old school dually. You know what I mean? That started the business. You know what I mean? And then fixing up the ridge line that I paid off. So I want to kind of invest some money in it and keep it going, because it's a good service vehicle. So I want to keep it up as a good service vehicle. And if anything, I got to replace it. It's so easy to do that versus me buying another one, and I really don't need to buy another one. I would rather just lease anything, you know, if I need it, versus what I have at the moment. And like I say, you know, I'm setting a few goals to get my business to a point where I can be able to do these things, and I can be able to help people. I can be able to do some seminars. I want to be able to do some classes, just to be independent, where I can be more free with my time. But I know in order for me to do those things that I enjoy doing, I must make a sacrifice now and work hard to build my empire. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's going to take, some time and some effort. But thank God at this moment, me and my wife are young and healthy, and we can still grind. So our goal is to grind while we can and get a good check. You know what I'm saying? So that we can be able to make some good investments. And like I say, that's another one of my goals too, is to make some better business investments. You know what I'm saying? Especially for this year, some longevity investments. Thinking about the kids, the grandkids. You know what I mean? Man, one thing that I realize about life, sometimes you might not be the one to do everything, but you can be the one to set it up so that those after you will have it easier to do what you started doing. You see what I'm saying? So I want to set it up for my grandkids, and my kids can be able to say, man, regardless of what we going through, all you have to do is learn and apply yourself. You know what I mean? We are truly living in the age, in the generation of the matrix, if you ask me. And what I mean by that is saying that you can actually download some information to your phone. If you don't know how to do something, download an app, download a couple videos, read, study, invest some time, and then apply it and go out there and do it. It even got videos to show you how to do it, so when you actually trying to do something physical, you can actually watch a physical video that'll take you step by step on doing this and getting good at it. And you're like, okay, that's what I was doing wrong. There you go. So we're living in a generation that we can actually live in the matrix, not like move fast and do crazy things, which we can with technology, but I'm talking about as far as getting this information. So to me, there's no excuse now for a person to be broke or be in bondage or be a slave to something when you don't have to. And I'm gonna tell you what's really funny to me, man. When I see someone talk about the hard times they have and they can't find a job and things are hard for them, this and this, and they playing with a game on their phone. They got the internet and they playing games, or they just texting or just browsing or whatever. You know what I mean? Not a bad thing, but how can you be broke and you got this phone, this smartphone? This hey, it is exactly what it says it is, and there's so much you can do with it. So learn how to utilize that phone. Matter of fact, that should be a goal for some, is to learn how to utilize their phones to get them out of debt. You know what I mean? How to train yourself and discipline yourself to make better investments, to find jobs, to build resumes, to start careers. There's so much you can do. But needless to say, how I survived that time, how I survived up to this point, was setting goals. I never stopped creating goals for myself. Even times I have brought things home and showed my wife, and she'll look at me like, what are we gonna do with that? And I'm like, I got a vision. She was like, I don't see it, but I'm gonna trust you. And then we'll come through with it, and she'll be like, well, you did that. You did that. I didn't see it. And vice versa. She'll pull my coattail and be like, maybe you should think about this. I don't think this is a good one. You know what I mean? So we are a good team, but she do let me allow me to be creative without putting extra pressure on me. So I won't say let me do anything, but allow the situation to be better. Not giving me an atmosphere of hostility. You know what I mean? I'm thankful that I do have a wife, a family right now, which me and my wife is my family at the moment. It's just me and her. We get the kids, when we're around them, but I'm in an environment where I can actually be fruitful with my thoughts and with what I think about and the ideals I have, and she's very encouraging. I mean, if she don't do nothing to say, yeah, you can do it, and then walk back in the house, you know what I'm saying? But and she'll physically get out there too, so it's cool that she'll physically help me. But like I say, man, make some good goals, man. I mean, goals is what kept me alive. To me, goals is what made me survive prison. I had goals in there on how to get out and do better. I remember my mom saying, boy, if you're going to get out and you're going to do something better, you got to replace what you know with something new. Pick up some new set of tools. And that's why she introduced me as far as being a welder, because she was like, I've been watching TV and I've been seeing these welders and they say they make all this money, they travel, they do all this. Well, you might need to do that. He said, you good with your hands? And I was like, yeah, I think you can do it. You can learn that stuff. It ain't hard. I'm like, yeah, okay. And she put me on a mission that changed my life, because I am the type of person, once I get introduced to a great idea that I feel is good and I'm motivated about changing, I'm motivated about doing something, you might as well just get out the way and just watch me do my thing, because I'm going to make it happen some type of way. So those who know Feniks be like, yeah, he going to figure it out. And that's me, man. And to those who've been watching my growth up to this point, man, just keep watching. And those who need encouragement, those who building their independent businesses, those who working on themselves, those who working on their families, those who building brands, coming from where I'm from, like I say, born in Little Rock, raised in Southeast Arkansas, and man, everything was a struggle, you know what I'm saying? So for me to survive and be here is most definitely a blessing, and if I can do it, you can do it. But I could not do it without setting goals and having my faith in God, and the love and support from those who did believe in me. You know what I'm saying? My family that did believe in me. And like I say, it's never going to be a lot. You're never going to think, it's nice watching those shows. My wife watched American Idol and all these different judge shows, and you see people clapping and like, oh yeah, you're doing a good job. Sometimes, you ain't gonna get that when you're doing a good job, and you can be doing a great job and ain't nobody standing up clapping. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay though. Sometimes you just have to look at the situation, slow down, and clap for yourself and hit yourself on the back like, hey, don't be so down on yourself, man. You doing something that others dreaming about while you thinking you haven't made it yet. You know what I'm saying? But never not network is what a friend of mine say. She say never not network. So I believe in that, man. The 3 N's, never not network. So stay on your network, stay building goals, stay believing in yourself, man, knowing that you can do anything. And like I say, coming from where I'm from, I'm just trying to be an example, and I'm gonna show you. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with stunning, having nice stuff, and you worked hard for it. You know what I mean? So, I got some few nice things that me and baby want to do. We want to have this nice RV and this nice dude, and, a couple of toys, nothing too exotic, but we want to do a couple things, you know what I'm saying? So, I like to see her dress nice and, and look nice. So, it's fine. But now we know how to do it though. You know what I mean? So now I know how to spend this money once we get it, and how to allow it to make us money. So while we're having fun, we're making money off the money that we're spending, and we're saving money. So stay focused, man, and keep making goals. And remember, there's nothing impossible to someone who grinds and someone who believes and set goals. Hold on.